Mom, you are right. It was terrible. I also experienced it as humiliation. But it's about insurance. I need to be registered as unemployed to be insured. Oh, what a world! Unemployed, you all, in such a place, and even registered as unemployed. Gosh, what a country! People like you hanging around in a place like this. You have six faculties, and they did not register you as a lawyer, a philosopher, a journalist, a political scientist, a sociologist, but as an unemployed. What a barbaric nation! Wendy shed sincere tears. But you will see, Wally, they will come and blow and bow low before you one day. Just respect yourself, okay, Sonny? Okay, Mom, Wally promised obediently. Mom, but it would be nice to go out from time to time. Although, frankly speaking, I'm not I am in no rush to do so. But just every now and then. Wally, what do you have your mommy and daddy for? If you want to go out, just tell me when and where, and no problem. Mommy and daddy are here always for you so that you don't miss anything. Yes, I know, Mom. I love you. Mom, the major invited me to his office. So what? I guess I will go. What do you think? Wally, the most important thing, respect yourself. Second thing, mommy and daddy will take care of the rest. Wendy frowned. You know what? I don't know at the moment what you should do. Go or not to go. I need to talk to dad about this. Okay, Sonny? Okay, Mom. But Wally smiled so joyfully and sincerely that Wendy's tears appeared in her eyes. Dear little boy. Steph and Wendy decided that the six-time faculty graduates' honor would not be dishonored if Wally went to the major, especially that the major came first. So it would be kind of a return visit. They both agreed also that Wally must respect himself. The rest would be seen later. As they decided, so did Wally. He went to the major, with a return visit, of course. The major, though present in his office, was unavailable. He had something important to do all the time. Secretaries claimed his workload was heavy, and it was not known if he would find even a moment. They were forbidden to arrange the boss of the city with anyone, but they did not send Wally home because the major could find a moment for a petitioner at any time. It happened so after a few hours of waiting. Suddenly, an obese figure of Wally's distant relative appeared at the door of the major's office. Wally's relative seemed so tired or sleepy as if he had just woken up, rubbing his eyelids and looking at his secretaries with some kind of incomprehensive eyes. Wally got up, bowed, and greeted the boss of the city. Good morning, Mr. Major. Oh, good morning, the city leader answered, but it was obvious that he did not recognize Wally. He stared at him and at his secretaries as if asking for help. The secretaries smiled significantly to each other. Apparently, this was a usual situation, so they said to the major, Mr. Major, while you were busy in your office, Mr. Governor called, but we said, as always, that you are unavailable until noon due to the sheer volume of official duties. Mr. Governor said you should contact him by phone as soon as possible. Well done, my dear ladies. Very well. The major was satisfied. And this handsome gentleman comes to you, Mr. Major. They looked at Wally. Hello, sir. Hello. We know each other. Yes, yes, I know. We know each other. The Major was searching in his memory. Well, how could I forget? Family. We are family. I was at your wedding. And how is your wife? Little baby soon? I mean, Wally interrupted him, abashed. Actually, he didn't know what to say. He did not expect such a reception. Did the Major have such a large family that he didn't even know all family members? The point is, Mr. Major, 2 weeks ago, when you were my guest, I know well, how could I have forgotten? He pounded with his fist on the forehead. Of course, it's about the license of alcohol sale. I don't know anything yet. The city council will not meet until next week. No, no, Wally did not believe his own ears. I have no administrative business to you. I mean, Mr. Major, you invited me to visit you in your office when you visited me and my parents, Steph and Wendy. Oh, you should have said it at the very beginning. Sure, our pride. Mr. Wally, do you know? He turned to the secretaries. This handsome young man graduated from 10 faculties. I read about you in our city newspaper too. Please come in, please. Coffee, tea. Wally was speechless at the sudden vault of the major's memory. They entered the office. Wally, the major was looking for logical excuses, seeing Wally's confused face. Do you think I did not recognize you? You are wrong. You don't even know what kind of theater this politics is. Do you think I would be here for 7 terms and with God's help, maybe more, if I were a normal person? If you want to be in politics, you have to be crazy, or you have to behave like a crazy man. Is that so bad? Wally asked, surprised. Why bad? Am I saying it's bad? Absolutely not. It's beautiful. Why? Because politics is crazy. Politics is madness. It's burlesque. It's shit. It's operetta, and whatever else you want. This is not for normal people. This is for people who would feel bad if they had to live in a normal way. People like me. The major looked out the window and his eyes stared for a long moment somewhere in the distance. He kept saying, I come here in the morning punctually, of course, because people look at my every step. And what do you think I have been doing every day here for 28 years now? He abandoned his eyes this and he abandoned with his eyes this point on the horizon and looked at Wally. You will not guess. I sleep here until noon. Wally raised his astonished eyes, but not as astonished as the major could have expected. So the major continued, if I had been working here since the very morning, they would have got rid of me here a long time ago. Because in my first terms in the office already, I would have spoiled everything in this city. But I'm not stupid. I understood quickly what politics was all about. Don't believe all the nonsense we tell our kids democracy, social welfare, social interest, etc., etc. If I believed in such things, if I had started to put my fingers in everything, I would have screwed everything up in this town, and people would not vote for me anymore. But I do not pretend to know anything. And I, Wally, unlike you, Wally's big eyes stared in disbelief that they were witness of such an unexpected confession. Yes, yes, unlike you, I don't know anything about anything. And this is good news and good luck for this city. Because if I thought I knew something, I would screw it up. And I, Wally, must not screw it up. Everyone else has the right to be wrong, but not me, because I am the authority, you understand? I am the very top of the city. I must not be wrong. And if I am not allowed to be wrong, it's logical that I'm not allowed to do anything, right? Yeah, but what will be said next? We will see.